It's up to them, and I'm not gonna, force them to join. It's just right now there's a lot of shit
Gotta
going
go
on.
grab something.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in Gamergate right now, and it's kind of crazy, and it's kind of fun. And right now I'm just downloading a game, so I'm probably going to be getting some lag. So don't worry, we'll be fine. It's just right now I'm just downloading stuff, and hopefully things won't go from bad to worse. Alright, Leon right now is away, so he'll be back in a few.
Right here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because right now we're pretty much we're just doing some. I'm just doing some alternative live streaming right now. I'm just going on Hitbox to talk some shit, bullshit,
Like
stuff like that. Because right now we're just having fun doing some stuff, simple stuff.
Yeah. What do you think? Trailer? Which one do you think is better? There are two Star Wars trailers that came out today or the last 2 days.
Is there a gameplay trailer?
It was supposedly gameplay. It was supposedly footage taken for the PS4.
Oh, really?
Which I highly doubt. I think it was PC and Ultra. It looked like PC and Ultra. You saw the Battlefront one, right?
Yeah.
I think that was PC and Ultra. It could have been the PS4, but
it could have been, would have been, should have been.
Yeah. Oh, Hitbox is on. I was hearing something else. I'm gonna close that up. I'm playing Besieged.
All right. Sorry about that, man.
Everything is still under construction. Freaking hell.
I know, it's kind of weird. Let me go ahead and
You play BC. All right, time to. Okay, Postal 2 is downloading, so.
It won't be that bad.
What, Postal?
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not the. It's kind of difficult to play, but it's actually pretty fun. You'll laugh at the fact that
I got my idea for the third episode of GTA Jackass.
Gary Coleman's in it.
No, I know Gary Coleman's, and I've always known that because I remember when X-Play did the review of it, Adam Sessler talked about it.
He said it was a bad game.
No, he didn't. He actually liked it.
I'm surprised he actually liked that game.
What? He used to be our side. He used to be on our side. Originally, he was with us. Now he's just an asshole.
Yeah, he was about ethics, but I guess he kind of fucked up.
I got an idea for Grand Theft Assholes or Grand Theft Assholes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've always done this in the past where I would like mount my car with sticky bombs and run into other planes.
I think they fixed that one.
What?
I think they fixed that one.
What? Where you can't do it anymore?
You can't do it anymore.
What? Detonate the sticky bomb that's on your car?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'll test that out and see if it works again.
I wish they would have done the C4 thing, but then again, that's not going to happen. If you try to leave a C4 on your car, and then boom, it would have been fine. But I guess they couldn't do that.
Oh.
Well, shoot, it was kind of interesting how we were doing that thing. It was kind of fun.
What, just driving around acting like assholes?
Yeah.
I like the proximity. I still like the proximity attack. That's still one of the greatest things.
I know. I wish we had that scene, especially the boat one, but that didn't happen.
Oh. Yeah,
we
that
missed...
screwed up. But I still had the guy wanting revenge against me for it.
Yeah.
So I had a little bit of a revenge.
So explain to me what happened at the, because I think you probably watched the live stream.
What?
Of the whole Calgary Expo.
I didn't watch that. I haven't had time to watch that yet. I don't have
because I only watched parts of it. Because the guy explained.
Today I was playing the Old Republic Double XP weekend.
Yeah, because I remembered. What's her name? Was explaining the whole story because basically they got kicked out. They were asked to leave. Nicely.
And then the idiots over Mary Sue mocked him. I think they really damaged. I mean, if there's a lawsuit coming up, if Mary Sue had anything to do with this, which that website's always been a bunch of assholes anyway.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. They're not really assholes. They're just butthurt about this whole issue about Gamergate.
Why? Because they're not getting their way and they're acting like temper tantrumy 2-year-olds.
Pretty much. It's not like they. The problem is they kind of were kind of upset with Gamergate for a lot of reasons, and they always hated Gamergate for the fact that they think that harassing women is wrong, and they believe that narrative pretty well.
Harassing women? How about the fact of criticizing them is harassing them now? I didn't know that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Telling them they were dumbasses is now harassment. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. They've been doing that for a while. It's kind of weird, though.
They're just a bunch of weaklings that hide behind they're keyboard warriors.
Yeah. They're keyboard warriors, and it's just kind of weird.
Yeah. And when I was starting on the internet, when I was like 16, one thing I always knew about what keyboard warriors was an insult.
It's an insult. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was an insult.
It was always an insult, too, but there was also white knights, too.
Yeah, and white knights were also an insult.
And it was like, I used to remember back then, it was just ridiculous. It was like a big flame war. There was always going to be a big flame war over something stupid. It was just ridiculous.
I always thought the X-Play boards, remember X-Play when G4 or Tech TV used to have their thing? Yeah. I still call it Tech TV because I still refuse to call G4 because
it's true.
Many reasons.
And they just kept doing that whole thing. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, and it was that X-Play boards thing and stuff, and I was like looking through the stuff, and I'm like, man, they must be butthurt over Adam Sessler. I get he's a screaming crybaby, and the whole thing of Morgan Webb's not a gamer.
Morgan Webb...
But you know what?
She actually earned more my respect because she actually did review some pretty decent games.
Did she say anything about Gamergate? I don't think so.
No, she never said anything. She just left it alone.
There's a reason why. She's smart. That's a smart woman. And shockingly enough, she's from Canada. She's from Canada, too. Actually, I think I'm not sure which part of Canada, but I know she's Canadian.
Yeah. Morgan Webb, she's not, she hasn't really said anything, but she is concerned about, she is concerned about him a lot. And I know that she,
Adam?
Yeah, Adam. Because they've been together for probably a long time.
Just so everybody know, they weren't I don't think they're
never romantically involved, but they were together for a long time on X-Play.
Partners.
They were partners in crime in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had to get that out there because I hear these jokes saying, "Oh, they were just boyfriend-girlfriend BS." And I'm like, they were never like that. Morgan always had a husband. Adam, I'm not sure how long he's had
married.
A wife, but
he's married.
I know he's married because I did the joke saying, "I'm surprised he's married," and he actually responded saying, "Me too," like that.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of big things going on. It's like they're basically trying to tell us. They're basically telling us that, oh my God, they're a bunch of misogynists to women.
I just saw Adam Sessler's recent tweets and stuff that he did.
Yeah,
it's just disgusting.
It's a surprise. Yeah, it's sad though because
I call him a traitor. I call them all traitors. Everybody that just. Everybody that took the side of Sarkeesian, they're traitors to me now because
I know,
of what they said.
And they like Jack Thompson. It's like they don't realize what's going on.
No, they
I
don't.
understand. I understand the issue.
I'm getting. You know what's going to happen? And my mom was talking to me. I always tell about Gamergate. She doesn't like to hear about it, but she'll hear about it when it involves the women at Gamergate. And I told her, and she just says, who was that guy you always disliked that always hated video games? Jack Thompson. He's gonna come out in support of those antis, and that's what's gonna cause their downfall. So you don't have to worry about anything. I'm like, I know.
He's not getting involved anymore.
I think if he does jump in and supports the antis, though, they're screwed.
Because here's the problem. Here's the problem. He retired.
I know he retired.
He gave up this whole fight a long time ago, and he actually.
I hope Fox News praises Andy Sarkeesian for going against video games. I hope they do. That will spell an end to her legitimacy. That would spell an end to her being legitimate to the.
Yeah, and they know that she's not legitimate.
Fox News really wants to destroy social justice warriors.
Yeah.
All they have to do is support them.
Yeah, all they got to do is support him, and everyone hates him. God knows.
My dad is an avid My dad and my little brother are avid gamers themselves, and they think it's BS that this is going on. But my dad doesn't want to jump in the fight that I'm fighting.
Oh, he could help us. The only thing he could give us is information.
I'm keeping him out.
I know.
I'm keeping him out of this fight. He lives in Abu Dhabi and stuff, and he has a job and a young wife, and I don't want. He has a good job in Abu Dhabi, and I don't want those firing freaks to go after him. So
that's fine. It's not a big deal. It's just he could be in the research group because the research group is trying to research history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of my dad and his wife, apparently there are a lot of creepy men there in that country.
Duh.
Yeah, and they went after her on several occasions, not knowing that she's married to an American man who could probably kick their asses. And they'd seen him, and they're like, "Oh," they backed off.
Yeah, because they don't realize he's married.
She's married, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to deal with, man. Sometimes it's not easy.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which,
that right there,
did you hear what happened? All right, whatever happened to what? I kind of felt bad for the honey badgers.
Yeah, that was just screwed up.
Yeah, and everyone keeps, they always keep accusing them of being like the KKK racist and all this other crap.
What? Yeah,
I noticed something about the picture. The guy who was with them was Puerto Rican. He even said it on the live stream that he was Puerto Rican. I was like, yeah, they're really racist.
Yeah. What, the honey badgers?
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually it's more racist, trying to take, in their sense, they're the racists.
I was laughing my ass off. I was like, they have a Puerto Rican with them, and
Puerto Rican.
They have a Puerto Rican with them. How can they be racist? Like,
yeah.
Wait a minute! Didn't Calgary Expo just kicked out a Puerto Rican for no apparent reason?
Yes, yes.
They just.
Man.
It was like
man.
they kicked. Oh God! They just kicked out a Puerto Rican. Oh my God! They're becoming racist. Oh, the humanity.
Yeah, we can actually declare them racist now. Because
man, they just did it. They just kicked out a Puerto Rican.
They're marked. They're forever marked because of that.
I know. It's it's so ridiculous. They just kicked out a Puerto Rican out of the Calgary Expo for no apparent reason, other than the fact that feelings were hurt.
Yep. I feel bad. I feel bad.
I felt bad too. I personally felt bad for them. Yes, they may be, it's just sad because
I don't give a care about them at all.
I know.
I don't care what they're doing or anything. For all I care, they could do whatever the hell they want to do. I have things to do with my games and stuff. I play games and yeah.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit what other people think.
I understand. It's just what happened was they got some people. They seem like when I watched the the recording that they did with the panel.
Yeah,
it looked like to me they were having an interesting discussion.
What about comics?
No, they went to a
Yeah,
panel.
comics.
They went to a
Oh,
panel, yeah, about comics, and it
yes.
was about. I
That's
think it was about female empowerment or something like that. I don't know.
yeah. You know
And
what? All I have to say about the thing is make the female characters original.
or
That's all I
female.
want to see
I know
is
they
original
should.
characters.
If they would have put like
Stop
origin.
giving them male roles. Just give them their own characters. Make them their own person. Make them their own personality. Because if you give them a male role, it's kind of like the story in the Bible where God gave Adam's rib to Eve. It took a rib from Adam, and he created a woman named Eve.
I know, and it's like this is the kind of problem that they're having. It's like they should just put in originality in a character. Find a female character that has originality. She doesn't have to be sexy. She doesn't have to be, you can just put like a female reptilian uh, girl into the story and figure out what she needs to do with her life.
And funniest thing is Daisy Sex might like it either way.
Either way, you got the
Okay.
furry community following it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm up for creative freedom. That's all I'm up
Yeah.
for. Is
Let me
people
show
to do
you.
whatever
Let
the
me
hell
show
they
you
want.
the. I'm gonna probably show it out in the.
They let me put it like this. I'm gonna put that like this. They hate offensiveness, offensive drawings and stuff, but yet these people will do offensive drawings of like religious figures like Jesus or Muhammad, and they wonder why people get mad.
Yeah. Let me show you
And they get
something.
mad when people.
I'm gonna go ahead and show it off in the Twitter thing.
This mad.
I forgot the girl's name. She did a cosplay of Vivian James.
I saw that, and people started threatening her.
You
People saying I should have punched him in the face. I remember that.
Yeah, but there's another girl that did it, and she went
Yeah.
to the Calgary Expo at the convention doing it. Let me see here. Let
Yeah.
me find it. I have it right here somewhere. This is the one I believe that they were doing. Let me see if I can link it for you because I know I have it right here. It was like 8 hours ago. She was just, she's one of the MRA. She's one of the honey badgers, and this is
Oh.
what happened. Yeah, let me see if I can link it for you so you can see what's going on.
Mm.
Yeah, because you probably saw that tweet.
Oh, there it is. I'm going to tell you social justice warriors thinking, what, silly Vivian, you don't represent our ideas.
Yep.
Oh, look, that woman's beautiful. You're not, Iggy the fool. You are a fool.
Iggy the Fool.
Is that one of ours or one of theirs?
Probably one of theirs. You can see right here. No, that's one of us.
What, the one that took the picture?
No.
I hope it was.
No, it's one of us. He's just making a joke.
Okay, good. I was like, oh, great.
He's just making a sarcastic joke. It's
Some
not a big...
dumbass. I was thinking to myself,
It's
oh,
sarcasm,
great.
buddy. It's just sarcasm.
I was reading that first and I had to like look at it again like okay, it is sarcasm.
Yeah, it's just sarcasm, not a big deal. It's just the whole thing kind of sucks, and it's sad too.
What I wonder what people said to that poor girl. Because
Well, hold
that's a woman. I'm looking at her body structure and stuff. That's a genuine, real born woman, natural born woman. That's an actual woman right there.
I know.
She was
and
born a woman. Her body says woman. Everything about it says woman.
I know, and they just kind of...
Her breasts are at a. I'm just saying. I'm looking at everything about that girl. Just the fact that she's wearing that bra, the bikini top right there, and I'm just looking at it. I think she did that for a reason, just to say, "Yes, I am a woman." Yeah, that is her facial structure, hair. I don't know if that's a wig or not, but that facial structure, yes, I can guarantee to everybody there how the legs are, how the hips are. Yes, the hips.
The hips
I can
don't
guarantee to
lie,
everybody
and her hands are there.
Yeah, yeah. I can guarantee to everybody here that that is truly a genuine young woman, probably in her early to mid 20s.
Yeah, and she's a young girl. She wanted to cosplay. I remember her getting
Who is
drunk.
it? Twitter?
Yeah, but she's
Is she
one
on
of the
Twitter
honey
or-
badgers. She's one of the honey badgers.
I'll follow her. She has Twitter. I'm gonna follow Iggy as well.
I don't know
Is
her
Iggy a
name.
honey badger?
Yeah, she's one of the
Yeah,
honey badgers.
Iggy is one of ours.
Yeah, and you can see right here. I'm going to show you a picture of her of another cosplay she did of honey badger. Let me see if I can find it. Meow.
That proves right there. That proves right there that that every woman on Gamergate, most of the women on Gamergate, if not all, are beautiful. Like breakout beautiful, and the antis need to learn a lesson. I'm quoting Lisa here when I say this.
I need to learn a lesson
I'm
about
quoting
makeup.
I'm quoting Lisa here when I say this.
Yeah, I guess she's been.
Damn, I got four.
Let me see if I can find it here. Hold on. Let me go ahead and. Where is it? Damn it! Black screened.
What happened? Power going out or something?
No. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I'll show you another picture. Let me see if I can find that picture because I have it right here. Here's another cosplay that she did of Honey Badger. And it was interesting.
Tell me when it's up. I'm just looking through my analytics.
With her name is Anna Cherry.
Oh, and she have Twitter?
Yeah, she's on Twitter and she added her, she's new. She hadn't really done with us at Naughty Nerdiness, Rachel Edwards.
You know what? I'm up for these. I don't give a care what you do. Like for instance, I don't judge Mercedes. If I don't judge Mercedes, I don't judge anyone on Gamergate.
I never really
Whatever
had
they
an
do in
issue
their
with
private
Mercedes.
time, whatever they do in their private time, that's up to them. That's between them and whatever deity they believe in that's watching over them, or nothing.
Yeah, because you can see right here, this is her right there.
What's the picture? I got the original picture.
All right, hold on.
Did you post it?
Let me post another one. This is the Honey Badger one that she did for cosplay.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's her account.
Sitting right in front. Is this during the expo? Say?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it is. Let's see.
Let me tweet the message to you right there. There we go.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, she was doing the Honey Badger.
That's who that is, Rachel Edwards?
Yeah.
Or is that someone else? Okay. Follow her. You know what? She could do whatever she wants. That is a woman. I looked at a different picture. That is a woman.
Duh. I know she's a woman because I heard her speak on the live stream. She was actually talking about it too.
This is to all the antis out there. That is
a
not
woman.
a man.
That's not a man.
I
That's
gotta
a
say
woman.
that to all of them.
And she's an MRA.
Now you sound like Seth Rogen with that voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing is that it's a lot of crazy stuff going on. It's like they overreact to it, and it's like they don't realize what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Big Red could try to mess with that woman all she wants. She's just jealous of her.
I know. It's a shame too
Jealous.
because it's nice to see. It's nice to see that that people actually have fun and enjoy themselves.
You cutting out?
I already know.
You there?
Yes.
You were cutting out for a second.
Yeah, it does that a lot.
Oh, one thing: the Old Republic, double XP is up. If you start a new character, by the end of it, you'll hit level 15. Depending on how you play it, level 13 probably. You barely hit level 10 after you finish like the opening tutorial area world. But I hit level 13 because of double XP weekend. Or double XP week. It's like the second day, so we have like 5 more days left.
Yeah, the thing
But I
is,
played the bounty hunter.
the thing is
Oh,
that
down for that.
I heard the recordings. They
Hmm.
didn't seem all that violent,
They're not violent. These people are anything but violent.
but they felt their feelings were hurt.
Ugh.
Their feelings are more
They
important
could.
because you have to realize something. They're emotional,
Ugh.
and that's they
I
don't.
looked at
It doesn't
I looked at
think.
Michael's tweet.
Hmm.
Hmm. I
Michael's
looked
up.
at Michael's tweet. Michael Jordan. He just tweeted, "I hate the new 3DS nub." Let's see if he could come on. Do you want me to send him a link?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and send him a link.
I'm not sure if he follows me on Twitter, so
Let
if
me
he
go ahead.
doesn't, I'll send it to
I
him.
got him on. I got him on the
Yeah,
thing.
he's not following me on Twitter, so I'm friends with him on Skype though, but not Twitter.
Yeah, I'm friends with him on Skype. You can invite him in if he wants to talk some stuff.
Okay, there he is. Night Vic. Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah,
All
just
right,
tell him that
Mike.
it's me and you.
Me and the GTAREDIONGAEMRIGTNOW. There you go. Sent it to him.
All right, cool.
Yeah, because if we had Michael in here, it would we could ask him what his ideas of the Star Wars thing was. There were 2 trailers from Star Wars over the last 2 days,
Yeah,
and they were
yeah. I
both
remember.
really
There's
well
even the
done.
movie trailer that I was surprised
Yeah,
by.
that I loved it. I mean, yeah, if you went by Star Wars lore, the Yuzong Vongs used a planet to kill Chewbacca.
I know. I read that. My friend told me about that actually.
I was shocked when I read it. And then
Yeah,
I see the illustration, and it's like, whoa. It's the Millennium Falcon. Han and his oldest son are fleeing in the Falcon while Chewbacca is dying while the world's tearing apart. It was epic. I'll try to see if I can find it. I'm going to go to the Star Wars Wiki page, and I'll send the image to you. Or better yet, I'll just Google.com. Damn it, work.
oh man,
I'm gonna get off of
I better
Tmod.
tell him what's going on.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, because I have the link right here. If he wants it, I'll give it to him right now.
If you want to know what the
There you
website
go.
is, the Star Wars Wiki pages,
Star Wars Wiki,
it's Wikipedia.
Wikipedia, Star Wars Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. Yeah,
There
because
is no
it's better if
reference.
it's Wiki. What?
Let's see, Amiibos. This is a lot of stuff that's going on.
Yeah, I get why they changed a lot of the story and stuff like that. I'm not sure whether Luke, like for instance, like the Star Wars and stuff like
I
that.
think because the fact that because you have to realize
I hope kids in
uh,
it. That would be nice
what
if they did.
happened was they threw. I think George kind of threw all the stuff in the trash when all this happened when the book
Yeah.
series and such with Boba Fett. Because
Oh.
there's a lot of stuff that goes on. It's like when he
The
made that.
Legacy of the Force was my favorite series.
Yeah, but it's a shame that he's gonna the fact that he sold the rights and had to let someone else take over because he got
You know
tired
what?
of the fans trying to.
Better someone, but yeah, I get it. He was mad at he retired because I remember when they said this. He retired because he was tired of people being pissed off at him about Jar Jar Binks. You know what? You brought Jar Jar Binks upon yourself when you
No,
did Jar
I
Jar
never really
Binks.
had an issue with him. It's just people kind of had an issue with the stereotypes and such with him,
Hmm.
and it was kind
Oh
of
man.
weird though.
Hmm.
And it's
Weird.
just, yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. I'm trying to see if I can find the illustration. Chewbacca dies on. Okay, there it is. Here's the picture. I'll send you the thing. Here it is. Here's the link to it. Oh man, it's like an epic image. Yeah, it was during the Zong Vong Wars, like
Hmm.
25 years after the Battle of Yavin.
Hmm.
So basically, 23 years after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, he just got killed.
Yeah, the Zong Vongs, I want them to be an enemy again. They were the perfect enemy. They were parasites. See the picture? The
Mm-hmm.
illustration?
A lesson to
Yeah.
all to hold a wrong kind of opinion, aka not an SJW, you will be removed and kicked out.
What?
That's pretty much what the tweets people are talking about. I just read cons
What
are
the
a
ones
great
that
way
they
for people
said?
to find out about your work. I found tons of comics and games through cons.
Oh, and they basically said the reason you'll be kicked out if you're not an SJW is that what
Yeah,
how they
pretty
basically put it?
much.
You know
I
what? That right there is discrimination. Like how what's his name said.
you
That's
know
like
what?
that's against the rule
I know,
in there in
and the
Canada.
fact is that there was a lot of stuff in the rule books, like I don't know. I guess people kind of get the wrong impression of what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they're saying, I'm getting really tired of this crap about the narrative that we're racist because it's like they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, when they call you a racist, they're calling someone that's of Latino descent racist.
It's like they
And when
don't
they
have
call
no
me a
fucking
racist, they're
clue.
calling someone. When they call me racist, they're calling someone of Native American descent racist. I have Native American blood in my body. It's not that big of a
Well,
blood. It's maybe like 12%, but
well,
still, I have Native
can you
American.
claim the the Native American fund thing, the college fund,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I could or
or free
not.
health care?
I'm not sure if I ever could have done that, but I have a huge portion of blood in me. I have that kind of descent in me.
You
I'm
can
not
claim
sure.
that, but unfortunately you don't.
I I I waited too long. My mom waited too long. How she put it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nah, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
yeah. I don't give a shit.
Because you have to prove you are. And the fact that already people are like throwing out stories like left and right that Gamergate rumors that booth at Calgary Expo had fans in arms.
Fans in arms.
Yeah, rumors of Gamergate booth at Calgary Expo had fans up in arms. That was like the
What?
Metro.
That
That was
doesn't. That doesn't sound right.
I know, and the fact that people are upset about this or felt sorry for the honey badgers because they didn't seem like hostile people.
Hmm.
They didn't seem like hostile people. It's just people got upset because their feelings were hurt. It's like
They're crime.
I know
Welcome
it's
to the real world. I love how people said, just bring them to the wrong part of the San Francisco. How long will they last? I love how people say that.
yeah, bring them to Jersey, see what happens.
Yeah.
They won't survive long.
Actually, Chicago.
Chicago, Jersey, and
You know what? If they went to
and
Chicago and this was like,
and
if this was in
South
Watch Dogs
and
universe,
South
Aiden Pierce.
California.
If this was in Watch Dogs universe, we'd have Aiden Pierce going after him. We're like, okay, these people are corrupt.
These
They're
people
going
are
down.
crazy. We need to eliminate
And it's
them.
just like one button, he'll just like turn that and the stoplight just changes
It's
green
just
automatically.
it's just I looked at the propaganda stuff. They were kind of upset about the two posters. I stand against censorship, and I can see the pictures, the posters that they were doing. They were not selling the thing. They were usually selling the I know they were selling the pic because according to the honey badgers, they were selling images of two images. One was
Hmm.
Gamergate for ethics. I stand against censorship picture. There was another one with
Hmm.
Vivian James with the honey badger mask.
Yeah.
Those were the two things that they think was done. But here's the thing. I just heard that Gamergate, okay, there was another one by some guy known as Evil Chris. Just heard that Gamergate has a booth at the Calgary Expo. Really? Who really Who's next? The KKK? Does this not promote safety and community to attendees?
Are they that ignorant? They're the ignorant ones who are doing that.
Yeah, and he's part of 4CD Red Project, The Witcher.
Let me
He's
tell you
the manager.
something. The KKK, not even in an ultra-conservative state like Montana, the KKK are not allowed here usually. The people don't like them.
Yeah, because
Ku
they're
Klux
crazy.
Klan are not. Yeah, but even an ultra-conservative state like mine, like my hometown that I was raised in,
I known some Ku Klux Klan people before.
Yeah, we had a Latino family that comes from Washington, sells cherries in my hometown, and they're nice people. They're from the state of Washington, and they sell cherries. Yeah, and I remember hearing the story from someone a long time ago, right before I moved in, that white supremacists came in and stuff, and they left town for a short while because of it.
Yeah, because they don't want to get
And
involved.
we were hostile towards the people in my town. Were hostile towards the white supremacists, and the white supremacists ultimately left. They were getting cold shoulders by the local townspeople. Sheriff,
they didn't want
sheriff
any trouble.
The deputies were nice to him. Yeah, I'm just saying, nobody likes him, and I was raised in a culture where white supremacists are shit. They're filth in the area, in like the environment that I was raised in. And I'm from a conservative town, a very conservative town, almost borderline Tea Party at some points.
Yeah.
And these people are anti. These people are very disliking of
the KKK
racists.
because they don't like what they do. I understand.
No, they don't.
They don't like them. They don't like what they represent, what they do. It's understandable. Heck, I know some KKK people that were like, they just want to be left alone. They just want to be left alone and just avoid anybody. Cause
and
I dealt with them before.
If people want to do business, I'm like, fine, you could do business, but this is only business arrangements. Like, because I will do a business arrangement with anybody, even a social justice warrior. I'll do business with them if they want business done, like work or anything like that. If it's business arrangement, I have to be professional here.
True.
But on personal levels, I don't want anything to do with them. Other than that, I don't have anything to do with them on personal levels. And I hear these people saying, I don't. And when I see them doing this, like kicking these people out because they say, oh, they're like the KKK and stuff like that, they're no better than the anti-gay law. They're no better than the anti-gay laws from Pennsylvania.
I know.
And I'm being truthful.
I know. And it's like, they should be fighting the people in that area instead of every freaking area in the world saying, oh, these people need to be dominated. It's like, you know what? I had to hear this from everybody. Okay. Violence against women. You saying we should teach all men.
I am hoping someone will come out and call me a misogynist on my new YouTube video.
And the fact is, you might as well teach. You might as well teach the ISIS men not to behead women. Seriously.
They know how not to behead people. They just do it anyway because
they can do whatever the hell they want because it's a free country for them now. And yet you're bitching at us that we're all misogynists, that we hate women. We haven't even beheaded any women. We haven't killed any women, and yet
and we haven't even banned it from our streams either. I mean, looking at Dreidel streams, the only woman that's ever banned from that is because she's an asshole. And I'm not getting the name of who it is, but we all know the letter of her first name begins with an L, and that's the reason why she's banned from our stream is because she basically went apeshit on
She went apeshit, and then she played dirty with someone else's business.
And she took a reporter, which is a wrong thing.
No, don't mention that. Don't mention that. Because that's private stuff.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Because I was upset too. I was upset, and I felt bad for it. But this is PR. This is like secret PR, public relations stuff.
Yeah,
we can't.
Shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
because
it's not. It's not that I don't have a dislike for the person. It's just I don't like what they're doing. That was dirty and low for them, and I understand that people are upset and offended by it, but you shouldn't be doing that. That was low and dirty.
Okay. Sorry about that. There was nobody watching anyway. Shit. Sorry about that, JT.
No, that's fine.
JT?
Yeah.
What was that low and dirty for me for saying that by accident?
No. The mistakes happen.
It came out of my mouth into. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Like, oh shit. Oh, great. Damn it.
Yeah.
Is this thing recorded afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, dude. Don't worry. It's gonna probably be edited or something.
Okay.
The fact is, dude, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see.
Yeah.
The fact is, you're not gonna worry about that. It's just the shit's gonna happen. People are gonna fling crap out of each other. It's kind of the same thing. I felt bad. They kind of banned a Puerto Rican guy, like I said before.
Yeah. They banned a Puerto Rican guy.
They banned a Puerto Rican guy.
Yeah, because they said he's racist.
They said he was racist. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, man. Yeah, you're nuts.
Because he's a man and he's Puerto Rican and he's racist. Yeah. I just don't think that's going to happen because, you see, if you're going to ban them because your feelings are hurt or something like that, that's understandable. But seriously, you're going to go ahead and do the whole, my feelings are so hurt.
Yeah.
Because I cannot stand these people at the convention. They need to be honest. They need to do it in a gay, feminine way. Like, my feelings are so hurt because these people were offending me. I can't believe that they were asking questions. I'm so offended by them because they tried to say all this stuff to me that I could not believe because they were MRA. They say they were MRA, and I can't believe that these people showed up at the convention and offended me. Oh my God, it hurt my feelings, my only precious feelings.
Yeah, I get it. I get how freaking ridiculous these children are. You can't even describe them as being adults anymore.
I know. It's just
you would have to be responsible to be an adult.
They don't understand this. This is not. You're basically getting pissed off over nothing. Because the majority of people feel that they're upset over this person doing something wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. After looking at the recordings, they seemed like they had a good conversation. It was an interesting conversation, and it did make sense though.
Yeah, they made sense, but the antis didn't like that.
They didn't really understand it. It just didn't. It just doesn't make any sense at all because they wanted to go off on this like it was a big deal. It was like raw emotion.
Yeah. They just. And when you have emotions running, you do slip dumbass things come out of your mouth.
Yeah, it's like I cannot understand. It's like, you know what? I realized something. Both sides tend to get heated up with emotion, and that was the biggest problem here. That is the biggest problem, is emotion.
Yeah, I went crazy on the stream earlier today with Andrew. I was so mad at that guy, but I've had a deep hatred for how he's been acting lately.
I don't really have an issue with him. He seems like a nice guy. The thing is that I can understand you had an issue with Danny Boy. Danny O'Doyle.
Yeah,
Danny
O'Dwyer.
Dwyer.
Yeah, Danny O'Dwyer.
Oh, Danny Boy. The pipes are very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna kill. He's gonna kill the freaking. He's gonna kill GameSpot someday with his bullshit.
Yeah.
And
He's
then I'll
trying to
sing that
defend
song for him
GameSpot.
just to piss him off.
Yeah, GameSpot's always dying. I love how people are saying, like how Rich from
Well,
VTech USA
actually,
always keeps saying that they're going downhill fast,
I
and they're
know
just
it's the same
continuing
with the whole
downhill.
Caroline Pettit incident. They were going downhill anyways, but actually, according to them, they have more female viewers on their website.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They do,
Yeah, according to
but to say
Alex.
misogyny,
Alex,
but to say the yeah,
they
but
don't
to
need
say the whole
the misogyny thing. Not really, because they had more.
that was a
They,
dumbass move.
I know, but they have more female. They have more. They have more of a female audience because a lot of people just go there for the news and Nintendo games. That's what they just go there for.
Shit. I'm looking at Monday Matt's video right now.
Mhm.
Christian minister claims Pokemon makes teens gay.
That's old news. That's
I
old.
looked it
That's
up.
like
I was
old stuff. That's like old, long ago news. That's nothing new.
I'm looking it up right now, and I'm just like, what the hell? I didn't hear about
Pokemon
this.
is the
So.
devil. Pokemon's the devil.
No, they've always said it was the devil, but this article came out in 2000, the April 9th. Christian news. Pokemon is the origin of many teens' homosexuality, according to Pastor.
I remembered someone from the Pokemon community who I went to a convention. I have to admit, I went to a furry convention with a friend of mine. And they were advertising, and some of them loved Pokemon. Surprisingly, I went to a furry convention. No lie, I'm not kidding. Nice people, but half of them were like lesbian, gay, and they were into Pokemon. That was the cool part about them. They were all into Pokemon. They were telling us about Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and all the card games. Plus, there was a tournament going on down there, and they had the winner of the first national Pokemon. He was a real gay guy too.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, whoa, that is actually pretty cool. They're all gay and they love Pokemon.
You know,
Fine by
you
me.
can do whatever you want. You know, you could do whatever you want. You could like whatever you want and stuff, and be whatever orientation. Like for instance, the biggest Pokemon YouTuber out here, Jay Witz, even a game theorist. They're both Pokemon fans. They're not gay.
They're not
say no,
gay.
is not. I know.
It's like
Jay
I don't
Witz
really
is
mind the
engaged.
gay. I don't mind the gay community liking
No,
Pokemon.
but I'm just
There's
saying,
nothing wrong
but
with
this-
gay
this
people
thing
liking
right here-
Pokemon.
But this thing right here, it invalidates them. It invalidates what this person actually says. Wait, this guy has a Wikipedia page. Oh, I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking this up right now.
The Pokemon is the devil, as you might as well have heard, because the Pokemon tried.
Dollar.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wait.
The Pokemon are the devil, as you might as well
He's
have
from
heard.
Georgia.
Duh, Georgia. Look, he's from the Bible Belt.
Shit.
He's from the Bible
Oh,
Belt.
man.
Oh my God, he's from the Bible Belt, the South, the dirty South.
Oh, and it shows Asher Brock in a weird position. Shows Doug Trio. Whoa, this is messed up stuff. I'll show
I
you
know.
the link.
All right, go ahead.
Oh man,
The Pokemon.
I can't even imagine how dumb. This is blind rhetoric right here. This is what the same exact thing what the social justice warriors are shooting out at everybody is stuff like this.
Pokemon are homosexual.
Yeah,
Mewtwo is gay.
yeah. But I'm just saying the fact that that thing right there to everybody that's gonna be watching this, that they watch this later on, hopefully an edited version. But
It's like,
yeah, but not talk about that. But yeah, people that are looking at this later on because it's still
people are
0 views right
performing
now.
false flag.
Yeah,
Here's some news. They're doing some false flag information. All right, let me go ahead and just overhear it
what?
because I can't show it.
You there?
Yeah.
Hey
You're
everyone, how's it
cutting in and
going?
out
My name
again.
is Monday
Sorry.
Matt, and I don't know about you, but I was born in
What's going on?
1982, and I was a fan of Pokemon in the mid 90s when it came out. You know, went and saw the first movie with my
Oh
friends, took
man.
the day off of
Oh
school to be
man.
the oldest kids in the theater going to see this fucking thing.
You
Played
there?
Yeah.
Pokemon Yellow, played Pokemon the trading
I
card
was
game,
just checking.
even ran an odd Pokemon
Wait,
card
she only
game
had a
trading ring
80%
in my
dislike,
neighborhood. All the kids
and need to
came to me.
start
I was like the
keying on
Pokemon
time.
card
Oh, really?
godfather. I'm like,
Yeah, and how'd she get
want,
into?
you want the Charizard?
I don't get it. How she got in the top 100? Will Wheaton, probably.
Will Wheaton, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm saying this to everybody. I agree with Sheldon. Will Wheaton's my enemy.
Yeah, Will Wheaton's my enemy because he's an asshole.
But now you know why Sheldon's enemies with Will Wheaton through most of the series of Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, there's also the whole false flag. Okay, here's some other news. There's also the false flag operations
Yeah.
that's happening or around the whole Calgary and Gamergate thing because people are doing false flag and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. A-Team is doing it. So is they're claiming that A-Team's doing this, and everyone else is doing the whole false flag information bullshit. I'm getting tired of that crap.
Yeah, me too. I just like, can't they just end this already?
They're not. It's not helping anybody. You might as well ban people for doing because they're going to probably offend a whole bunch of. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to offend people claiming to be Gamergate and try to say that it's Gamergate's fault. We're not responsible for these people. They chose to do this on their own. And you think it's our fault. Don't blame us for any of this stupid bullshit that's going on because you can't handle a bunch of people that are offending you. If you really don't like what they have to say, ignore it. Please, just ignore it and move on.
Yeah.
Because there's no point. There's no point. If you feel offended by these people saying bad things, then ignore them. Put them on block if you feel offended. Better yet, try to talk to them. Try to engage with them and ask them questions. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to do this? Why are you pissing off people? That's not a good reason. You know, it's like this is why A-Team sent that message. Don't get offended. But already people are getting offended because of this. Yeah, they get their feelings hurt because their feelings are so overbearing that they don't realize they could have just ignored this crap like they are doing right now by blocking us. Even if we call out their stuff and say that they're wrong, they might as well just say we're wrong.
They could call us wrong all they want, but the fact remains they're still dumbasses.
I know.
We all have dumbass mistakes we make, but blur out things we shouldn't say, and just these people are just acting like idiots when they just.
I know, and they don't realize it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's just right now the Calgary Expo caused
it did more damage to them than it did good.
Yeah, because they didn't realize that they're being offended by reviving, bullying, attacking, defaming, inquire individuals to speak falsely of an individual. Calgary Expo broke its own rules. A civil suit incoming. Yeah, they broke their own rules. Criticizing and judging, discounting. They could have kicked out the other people.
Oh man!
But instead, they kicked
basically there's room for lawsuits since they went against their own rules, right?
Yeah, they went against their own rules because the other people were judging and criticizing and doing the same thing. So they could easily kicked out the people who were in that panel.
Yeah, and the funniest thing is They could sue him now because the Calgary thing doesn't have a leg to stand on. Didn't they tweet a bunch of things about it?
Yeah.
They could lose a lot of money.
And they're talking to the comic right now. Honey Badger's talking to the Comic Defense Fund.
Yeah,
they're possibly
for.
Yeah.
What's the Comic Defense Fund? I really don't know.
You never heard of them?
No, I haven't. I'm not that much into comic books.
All right, the Comic Defense Fund. Let me see if I remember because I have it right here. They have a website. The Comic.
I'm video game, and I'm strictly video game. I'm strictly.
They're like an organization. Game. The Comic Defense. Okay, the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. They defend against banned comics.
Banned comics?
Yeah.
Oh,
they're a nonprofit. They're a nonprofit organization. They were formed in 1986 to protect the First Amendment rights of comic book creators and publishers.
Oh, okay.
And what happened was Calgary did a no-no because they kicked out one of the artists
of the comic book
for a comic book who happened to be in the Honey Badgers.
That is a definite. You don't do that. That's like E3 kicking a game developer out because they're supporting Gamergate of EA. That is.
Yeah.
They kick an EA dev out. If you kick an EA dev out of E3 for social justice reasons, you're screwed. I'm not sure if it's anything that powerful, but I hope that happens one of these days. They do that, and
yep, and they're getting. They don't realize they broke their own rules. Because they seem to have.
Rich is quoting the Ralph retort.
What did he say?
I've never heard of it.
What did he say?
He says, "Here it is. I'll send you the video." He says, a website I never heard of, and this is the biggest thanks from Review Tech history to the Ralph retort.
Oh man, let me see. Let me see. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Skip it up and that up. So I was sent an article today about Anita Sarkeesian, which I wish I remembered the person's name because I would give them the biggest shout out in Review Tech history for doing so. From a website I haven't heard of before called the RalphRetort.com. And it said Anita Sarkeesian included in Time's 100 most influential people, even though she lost big in the vote.
I'm playing it.
And it's a very, very
but I'm not
heated article. They use a lot of slander and a lot of names. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I haven't heard of this website before. And I know Anita is not really a very stand-up person, but I'm sure someone had to have voted for her, or at least if they showed the poll, Time Magazine, if they just wanted to put her in there anyway, even if she didn't get the votes, at least they would lie and pretend and show the poll like, oh yeah, she got like 90% of the vote. But no, they didn't. So I actually went and found as you're seeing here on screen right now, all you're seeing is a still of the poll for Anita Sarkeesian. I went and found the poll, and she got 80% votes no and 20% yes. Let me repeat that again. I know you're seeing it, but I'm letting it sink into my brain too. 80% people downvoted her, only 20% upvoted her, yet she was still included in Time Magazine's 100 most influential people. Time Magazine, let me talk to you first. Why wouldn't you at least fudge up the numbers with the polls so at least it seemed believable? Why would you have such a damning piece of evidence on your own website that you lied about Anita Sarkeesian to get her on the top 100 most influential list? Why wouldn't you put like 80% yes and 20% no? Why would you let this out there? Am I missing something? Did something go over my head? Do you not just, you're like, oh, we don't believe the poll. It's probably just a bunch of, the ignorant men that you said who are still trying to be 15. So we're going to put her on there anyway. What did you put up this poll for? Is it just for shits and giggles? Do you not care? Like, oh, we think this person's influential even if the American public doesn't think so. So we're going to put him in there anyway. This poll be damned. It's just to shut people up and make it, and so we could pretend that we give a shit about what they say. wow, you are as much of frauds as I feared you were, Time Magazine. Like, you're worse. And you're ballsy about it. Like, it's like you almost like with this poll, you're sticking your middle finger up to people and saying, we're going to spoon feed you who we think is influential. If you don't like it, fuck you, deal with it. Oh, man. But to the guys and girls who watch my channel, you know, who are just into the gaming side of things and tech side of things, but don't follow, you know, current events and other news too much and politics and things like that, are you seeing now how the mainstream media works? It's all about the dollar. It's all about an agenda. And what the people actually want, be damned. They don't give a shit. They want to spoon feed you what they feel is influential, what they feel is important. And they want to make sure, because they know her name, Anita Sarkeesian, is a very controversial name, she was going to get shoehorned into this list because they knew people like me. I'm not dumb enough. I'm smart enough, not dumb enough, smart enough to realize that they baited me in. Congratulations, Time, you got me. You got fat asses like me to talk about her. And it's all about the ad revenue. And if anyone questions her, even though I proved in the video I had about her yesterday, when I showed that We Are Not Your Shield video, where there were men, women, straight, gay, there was people of different ethnicities, black, Asian, you name it. It doesn't matter. They have dubbed anyone who is against Anita and anyone who's against this extreme feminism movement to be ignorant, to be young males or men in my age who still pretend that they're 15 years old. Even though I prove that it's so far from the truth, it's not even funny. The sad thing is, too, is that even though you and I know better, like I said, people like me and Mundane Matt have a very balanced outlook on people like Anita. We don't count. They don't care. And to people who aren't passionate about this industry like we are and who really follow it, they're going to see her and be like, oh, wow, she just wants equality in gaming. That's all she wants. And there's a lot of people out there who are going to hear people like me and, oh, Rich, you're so harsh on her. You're so extreme. You are one of those ignorant men they're talking about, because they just don't know better. Because they just, thumb through a Time magazine or go to Time magazine's website, and it's all they do. They're not into this like you and I are. And they know that ignorance that a lot of people have about this industry will make people actually look up to Anita, because they're not looking at all the other bullshit that she's done and all the other nonsense that she's affiliated herself with. They'll just see this and be like, wow, she just wants equality in gaming. She's a great woman. It sucks, man, but I know you guys sometimes are sick of me talking about shit like this, but I have to. You have to fight crap like this, or else you lose. So Time Magazine, you were caught red-handed, spoon-feeding people a big dose of bullshit. And thank God for how big the internet is now, because back like 15 years ago, Time, you could have gotten away with something like this. Now, you can't. And I'm so fucking glad. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.
All right. That's it.
Yep.
I was surprised that Review Tech USA kind of realized it.
He quoted the Ralph retort.
I know, he did.
That's okay. I was playing GTA 5. I sticky bomb. I suicide bomb and car bombed a bunch of players when I drove right between a little car meetup. I actually recorded it, but someone claimed the kill on me apparently, and they took the bounty. But apparently, I blew up right by them. It's not hilarious. What? It works. You strap sticky bombs onto the car. It works.
Oh, really? Did they blow up?
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, it blew up.
Did you kill anybody?
2 players. Even though one of them claimed the kill. Okay, set one on here. Put it right there. I can't believe I'm going to do this again. This is a show about this with documented proof. Hey, how's it going? Boom. Okay.
You're still playing it. You're still playing GTA.
Yes, I am. I just started playing it. Man, I'm a jackass.
Oh man, they really ticked me off over this whole issue.
What? Oh man, these players are pissed off at me.
I know they're so pissed off right now. Right now, I think the Gamergate hashtag is rising. again because of this whole incident. And we like to thank Honey Badger Radio for actually helping Gamergate and breaking the narrative.
Yep, I agree.
Because right now everybody's laughing their asses off because they can't believe this is happening.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, because everyone's like saying, there was people like trying to shill it. Like, I heard they're all KKK. I'm like, no, I don't think they are because they got a Puerto Rican guy with them.
Oh man, they're getting their revenge on me.
Oh really? They're trying to kill you?
God for proximity mines. Come on, blow up.
I better unfollow them because
And I killed myself from the proximity mine.
I better unfollow them because no
Who?
point.
Who are you unfollowing?
I'm unfollowing games and trailers.
Why? Who are they?
They're just some new website. Right now they're shilling Felicia Day praises Rayman Legends on Wii U.
Felicia Day. I don't like that woman. She had nothing to do with Gamergate. We had nothing to do with her.
I know, and then suddenly someone doxed her.
Who doxed her?
Nope, no one. Well, we found out who did it.
What? Some third-party troll?
Yeah, some third-party troll that turns out to be someone within a group of Tumblrettes and something awful goons.
So basically, their own people.
Yep. And I can't say, but all I gotta say is that they're going to report them to the FBI. And
so basically, they're doing this just to help Felicia Day out. They're trying to do that, like that.
Yeah, that and also the people who tried to dox Lizzie.
The same assholes?
Yes.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's this two.
Because it turns out that the HM board was being hijacked by a bunch of Tumblrettes and something awful goons. Because we found out who did it, and we found out what happened. Because they were trying to turn the boards against each other. And we got to thank Acid Man for that because he figured it out. Because he felt that something was wrong, and because he was trying to. The reason why he tried to delete certain threads is because of the fact that these certain threads caused a lot of drama, and the fact that he deleted these threads, he felt that they were trying to cause an issue. Like there was one where there was like this one that did the whole don't trust poll threads.
Don't trust poll.
Yeah, don't trust poll threads. No, the board
poll.
poll.
Okay, I get who it is now.
Yeah, and then they did this whole don't trust sports, don't trust. They did it in different boards.
You have someone to fear more than the cops, my friend.
And of course, he went to Baphomet with this. Acid Man came to Baphomet and tried to do this.
Okay. Oh, I'm just capturing gameplay footage from my next game. I'm going to do after audio recording of it. I'm just going to do an after audio and just hold these all together.
Because the thing is, they found out that these people, they doxed these people. They found out, they traced them, they tracked them down and found them out, and then they even found out their website that they copied some of the code from 8chan. They found this little board that they had. And of course, they suspected. Of course, you got to thank Baphomet. Even though they're assholes, they do know how to find people and track them down and hunt them down. Because they found out who was responsible. Because I'm still pissed off.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree with you being pissed off.
Yeah, because those people, Even I hope they weren't involved with threatening Cindy. If they were, I was gonna
Who?
threatening Cindy animation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Why, did someone
because
threaten her? I didn't know.
if
I've
did,
been out of the loop on the
or they
Gamergate
threatened,
for a while
or they
now.
threatened any girl in the Gamergate side, I am going to kick their asses. Because
Don't actually try to. I have to say it like this: don't actually try to hurt them. Just say, "I will." I will.
no, I would
don't
do
know how
this.
to do
I would do this. This is for misogyny, bitch. Because you are a misogynist. You actually hate women because of what you pulled. That's what I would say. Because you threatened women with a different opinion, and you're supposed to protect women, yet you don't. You're lying. You're deceiving people, and that's not right. That's why people are pissed off. And it's like with Arthur Chu. Does he give a shit about feminism? No.
No,
Because
he
after
doesn't care about women.
he doesn't care about
After
women.
what he did to Mercedes when she was trying to help out her friend, say, I don't know if she's her friend or not. Or
No,
if
she
Mercedes
said
is,
she wasn't her friend. She basically heard about what happened to her and felt sorry and wanted to help out.
Yeah, and Mercedes is being a good person. Mercedes is a good woman.
And the
Everybody
fact
else-
that what pissed me off that Arthur Chu went off on it about Gamergate being this way, you're trying to ask money for Gamergate to help donate to a cause, because the woman was actually raped.
And Gamergate helped her out, basically.
Because she asked for our help.
That
We
whole
actually
family, they had stuff stolen.
we
The
were
whole family-
sympathizing. We actually sympathized. And I called out Arthur Chu on this bullshit. I made a freaking video about this and said it. Arthur Chu is full of shit. He thinks all he gives a shit about is that he's going to try to protect Zoe Quinn. Zoe Quinn is already protecting herself. She went to Europe for 3 months. Hello.
Really? She was actually in Europe for 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Yeah, she was in.
I am pissing off all these players right now.
It's like they don't even know what's going on. They're bitching about us being bad guys here, harassing women. Oh my God, my feelings are so hurt right now. We need to go ahead and support their Patreons.
Yeah, basically how you're just making sound. Yeah, that's how they act.
Yeah, and it's like, look, you guys are wasting months and months. There is no boogeyman. Get over it. And stop reporting about us being the boogeyman. We're not the boogeyman.
I am the boogeyman.
Booga,
If you ever
booga,
watched-
booga, booga.
If you ever watched WWE over the last few years, you would know you would get that joke.
Yeah. I am the boogeyman. Booga, booga, booga,
Yes.
booga, booga. It's like they
Yes,
can't.
eating worms and stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to probably
Yeah.
quit the live stream right now.
Okay. Oh man,
Yeah.
these two guys are pissed off at me. Hey boys, they fired rockets at me. These two guys are just so pissed off.
I know, they're pissed
I keep
off.
driving my suicide my suicide Jeep right into them.
Yeah.
How's it going, boys? Oh, they shot me with the rocket launcher.
Yeah, because right now I'm just laughing my ass off.
What? Oh, did you already end it?
Not yet. 3.
Oh.
Well, thank you guys for watching. We're
Thank you.
signing out, even though there's no views.
Yeah.
Sad.
Well, it's late at night, so
Yeah, I don't blame him. It's Friday night.
yeah, you.
It's
have other things
Saturday.
to do. Everybody's looking for the weekend.
Yeah, it's the weekend.
Yes.
No one's watching this, so we're going to go ahead and sign out right now. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.